All right. Sorry for being away for a couple of days. I've had a friend of mine live with me from Sunday to Thursday, and yeah, let's just say I'm tired as hell. So we've still been working. He's also in the investment field. He's not in private equity, but he's in venture capital. So we've had 4 days working a lot and also, quite frankly, drinking a lot. So I am hungover as hell, even though it's almost 24 hours ago I took my last glass of wine right now. But yeah, sorry for the lack of updates. Now I'm almost back at it. Not completely, but yeah, give me a day or two. I actually funny story, real quick. So I went to the grocery store when I drove home from work today. Had a lot of work to finish as soon as I got home, but I figured I'll just stop at the grocery store, pick up some Coke Zero and a Monster. Stopped at the parking lot, just decided to shut my eyes for 2-3 minutes, fell asleep, and when I woke up, uh, apparently I had been asleep for an hour and 15 minutes sitting in my car in the middle of the parking lot, not even waking up once. So yeah, that's how tired I am. And then I had to get my shit together, go home, and finish off my work. So now we will recap some of the markets. I figure this is since I haven't been uploading anything in a couple of days. I'll recap what's going on with the crypto market. I'll look at the index and maybe show you a potential setup coming up. So that will be the first video when I'm back. So yeah, let's dive into the charts. So here we go with the Bitcoin chart. So as you can see, we did break the ascending triangle to the upside, like I told you we were leaning towards. Right now, I'm at the opinion that we will just retest this before heading higher. Since also the technical target of this breakout is at the golden pocket, and yeah, that also gives me confidence in this just being the RS flip. However, I will turn bearish and quite frankly look for the 40k area again, and maybe even below 40k if Bitcoin closes a daily below the 44.5. So yeah, that's a level to keep an eye on. Right now, I am viewing this just as a potential retest. And yeah, so I'm still gunning for that golden pocket level that I've been talking about. So looking at this, I see two potential scenarios that, of course, there are a million scenarios to both the bullish and the bearish views. However, what I am at the opinion of what I think will happen is either, so I think we will bounce here very soon. I think we will retest and bounce and continue upwards. And then it's a game of, will we come up to the 51, 52k area before having a sort of larger pullback, or will we head straight to the golden pocket and the 55 and 56k level before having a more severe pullback? So that's what I'm looking for. And also, if we look at the global open interest right now, it's at very high levels. And historically, when the leverage ratio, the fear and greed, and also the global open interest is at very high levels, we usually see let's call it a 20% drawdown. So I still think we will see that. And I think that if we go up to the golden pocket here, which I believe, I will not be surprised if we then will flush out the global open interest, leverage ratio, and the fear and greed, and have a sort of 20% pullback back down to the 44.5 level. And as you can see in this move from the summer, We went up to the golden pocket when we reversed, came back down. I would say that's probably around a 20% drawdown. So yeah, this is what I'm looking for right now. One thing I think is quite interesting that just happened is the silver cross. So you have the golden cross people usually talk about, which is the 50-day moving average crossing the 200-day. There's also a silver cross, which is the 20-day and the 50-day. So if you look at that cross historically, I've removed all the other exponential moving averages in my case, yeah, I've hidden the 10, the 100, and the 200 for now. Sorry for my lagging screen as always. However, when you see the 20-day crossing the 50-day to the upside, historically it's been a very bullish couple of months or weeks afterwards, and vice versa. If we cross to the downside, it's been bearish. So it offers up a very easy way to look at the trend, not really focusing on price action. If you think it's if you think it's hard looking at the higher lows and higher highs and so forth, it's easy to just have these two moving averages up on the daily and keep an eye on it. So yeah, I'm not worried about this small little pullback right here. I'm happy we crossed to the upside like we thought, and yeah, the overall plan is still the same, and it has been for, I would say since my first video about in the mid of February. So yeah, that's Bitcoin, that's the crypto market. I might also, let's just show you. So the dominance chart for Tether, when I found this chart, I said that we would go down here probably, most likely because of this close below right here, and we have. So yeah, I'm not surprised that we see a small bounce here. However, since I'm of the opinion that we will continue up, I'm of the opinion that we will see this continue downwards in the short term, short and mid term, let's call it. So let's look at the stocks. So if we look at the index, let's take the OMX Stockholm 30 index. It's funny we called the top with a previous video right here, and looking at this, we have the hidden bearish divergence. We had the major resistance coming up. We had a very sharp bounce, too good to be true probably. So I actually think there's quite frankly no signs that we will head back up right now and break and test the resistance again. So I'm not willing to short right here. I'm not willing to long. I'm just happy we called the top, and now I'll just wait for further confirmation on directions. So right here, I'm leaning towards a downside, to be honest. Let's just see if there's anything to say on these charts. No, not really. To me, this is also wanting to go down. I think it's the same for the rest. Let's look at the let's call it one of the charts I've been eyeing lately in the uranium sector, which I'm bullish on. So I see a nice consolidation here on IsoEnergy, ticker ISO. I'm just keeping an eye on this, waiting for a continuation leg going upwards if we break this. So I'm just eyeing this right now. I want to see we break this resistance trend line right here. If you want to play it really safe, wait for a close above, let's call it the 530 level. And this is one setup you can keep an eye on. I'm watching it. It's one of the setups right now. For my trades, the RRC, it's still still printing. And yeah, gold is still printing. Yeah, it's we covered a potential swing setup, which never confirmed, never found support where we wanted it to, and so yeah, that's why we wait for confirmation. And if you got ahead of yourself and got into it, you should have been able to have a very, very tight stop at the entry point where we were very close to the support we wanted to see it hold. So hopefully you're fine. And yeah, this is about it right now. So crypto, I'm not concerned with this small pullback. I think we will head up again shortly. Index, yeah, I'm leaning more bearish than bullish on index right now. And yeah, that's about it. And this is a setup I'm keeping an eye on IsoEnergy, which you can do too. So yeah, thank you, and I hopefully there's no more wine for me for a while. So I'll get back to training and eating healthy and uploading videos. So I'll see you shortly, and yeah, I'll increase my activity on Twitter once again also. Yeah, thank you, and have a good evening.